We are located at the outskirts of the town of Mitzpe Yericho, the town that overlooks the city of Jericho that is just behind us. We are in a place that is very close to also the Dead Sea that we see to the east. To the north we see the whole Jordan Valley, the southern part of the Jordan Valley, and we see the city of Jericho. The city of Jericho is mentioned in the Bible more than 50 times. The first time we encounter the city of Jericho is just before the people of Israel go into the land of Israel, after they left Egypt. So they park in front of Jericho, and then it says in the Bible, in the plains of Moab, by the Jordan, at Jericho. So we know the location where they parked. The next stage, they say goodbye to Moses after 40 years in the desert, before they go in with Joshua. And at this stage it says in the Bible, in the land of Moab, opposite Jericho. Again, we know that where Moses stood looking at the land of Israel was opposite to Jericho. The next step is crossing the Jordan River. The people of Israel with Joshua, they cross the river. There is a miracle and the water opens. And then it says the waters coming down from above stood and rose up in heap. And the people passed over opposite Jericho. The fourth stage is God telling Joshua to conquer the city of Jericho. And the Lord said to Joshua, "See, I have given Jericho into your hand, with its king and mighty men of valor." This is when Joshua goes with the people and conquers the city of Jericho, the first city that was liberated by the people of Israel in their ancestral homeland. Part of the Jewish history is the great kingdom of the Maccabees, the Hasmonean. And they understood how important the Jordan Valley is. So they built fortresses all along. Behind me, you can see the Mount of Sartaba. It's the highest mountain in the southern desert of the Samaria area. This mountain is 370 meters high above sea level and around 670 meters above the Jordan Valley. It was fortified by the kings of the Maccabees, the Hasmonean, and therefore one of its names is Alexandrion, after Alexander Yanai, king of the Maccabees, of the Hasmonean. They built fortresses all around the Jordan Valley, recognizing that the Jordan Valley is the natural border of Israel, facing dangers from the east. Just like the Hasmonean built palaces in Jericho and in other places, and following them, also King Herod built palaces and lived in the days of the winter in the area of Jericho. The Sartaba connects to another important event in the Second Temple. At that time, when the new month started, when they spotted the moon starting to be built again, they would light torches in Mount Olives in Jerusalem, and once these signal torches would be lighted, following that the next light would be here in the Sartaba, and then going north and north until all of Israel and beyond, the whole area was lighted with torches that announced a new month has started. Nowadays, many of our top units come here to the Sartaba to march to the top of this mountain. The march is hard, and this connects our history all the way from the Bible, all the way to our brave soldiers who are fighting today on all fronts. And part of the way we train them is marching to the top of this mountain. There is a lot of Jewish history here in the Jordan Valley and in Jericho, but this is also a very important site talking about the history of the Christians, about Jesus. He was baptized here in front of Jericho, in the Jordan River. He also healed the blind man. It happened here, in the same area. Later on, he stayed at the tax collector's house. And the last event, the ability of Jesus to deal with the devil and not sit to temptation. 4 different meaningful events that happened here in Christian history, alongside the rich history of the Jewish people. Wherever you look, you see the deep connection of the people of Israel to this amazing area of the Jordan Valley and the city of Jericho. And today there is an attempt to erase all of that by UNESCO saying that Jericho is a Palestinian heritage site, a nation that never existed. So Israel and the free world have to fight for truth, for the connection to the Bible, to the history of this place, to the history of the Jewish people throughout the generations. Today, we are here again, and today the Jordan Valley is flourishing, and people are coming to live here. This is a crucial place for Israel's security and for Israel's future. The future of our kids, the kids of Israel, is here in this valley. So we in IDSF are going to do everything we can to promote the Israeli law here, to promote settling the land, to promote the security and make sure that the army safeguards this important heritage place for the whole globe.